Hey guys, it's Schneid's 15. Today we're going to be putting on this track bar here. It converts it to third gen style, and I have my truck leveled, so it'll be it's adjustable, so I can center my axle again. I'll go through some steps here and show you how to do it. Alright guys, so we're underneath the truck right now. So here's the track bar. It's this bar right there. Curves, goes up to the old ball joint on there. So you have to remove this bolt, which I pulled out right there. Set it on the ground there. Pull it out. It's 18 millimeter. It was fairly tight. Got it out though. You can't get a breaker bar on it or you'll hit your tie rod here. So I had to get a small one on, my smaller breaker bar on it, my 2-foot one, and or 1.5 feet, whatever it is, and it works better. Then your ball joint end here, you have a 22 millimeter nut on top, which I have loosened already in a cotter key. You pull that cotter key and bring it up, and since I'm not reusing it, just give it a smack with a hammer and it should pop out. I'll give that a smack with a hammer and pop it out and pull the bar out and show you guys what it looks like. Hey guys, so I did get my trusty friends. Luckily I'm had some spare time at work here. I can do this on lunch. I had this bad boy with me. If you had a propane torch, I bet you could do it too. I barely heated it up around there, gave it a smack. I've smacked it a couple times, and the last time I pulled this off to put my coil spacers in, it popped out real easy. But then it was only in a month when I did that, and now it's been in for about almost a year now. So I got that out. You can see that ball joint is screwed. It has a shit ton of play in it. And I gave it a little wiggle and it popped right out. So now I have the open end over here. I'll zoom in here. So right there, that's where it bolts in. Right there you can see that open spot right there. That's where it bolts in. And then I come back out here. And that's where it bolts in. And then you bolt it in right. You pull this one bolt out right there, I believe it's a 22 mil too, and then right there, and one goes up underneath there, and that bolts your third gen bracket in, and then you bolt it across. I'm just going to start bolting it and I'll be back with you. Okay guys, I set my bar up in here. I have my 2 bolts here. Your one long one, your short one there, the fat one. It goes through your old mounting hole. I'm going to clean that up. You have to pull out, these are your steering box bolts. That's why when you buy it, they specify if you have a Borgeson box or not, because you need a longer bolt to go in with this bracket on. You pull out that bolt, 22 millimeter. It might be a 20, yeah, it's a 22 actually. I just pulled it out. It's starting to pull it out actually. I broke it loose. And then I'll clean it up and I'm going to bolt my bracket on. So remove that one, you have your track bar removed, and then the other one, it goes up in that hole there. And then I'll be with you in a second once I get that started to be bolted on. Okay guys, so I got the bolt in through there, right there. You gotta go in from the top and have the nut on the bottom. The nut actually sits on the side, so you don't even have to hold the nut. It goes right against, so you can just tighten, and the nut won't spin by itself because it's against the side of the bracket there. Now you put that long bolt up through that hole. I'm not sure how that's gonna go, but I'm gonna do that one last, and then I throw my steering box bolt in there. I'll put that in and then I'll be right back with you guys. I also was wanting to say that I did jack up my truck right here, put it on the frame so it's up, and it was a lot easier to pop out my track bar out of the ball joint then, because it'll relieve pressure off of it. Yeah, so I'll be back once I get those bolts in and snugged up. Okay guys, I just got this all bolted on. That's the 22 millimeter there. That's nice and snug now. I got this one here snugged up. That's other 22 right there. Now I'm going to do this. This is a 19 millimeter. It seems to fit kind of funny right now because the bracket's on a bit of an angle, just how it is. So you have to get above this cross member here underneath your steering column there, and or your linkage or your U-joints, I guess they are right there. And I'm going to hopefully get a 19 millimeter wrench up there and my 19 millimeter socket below and snug that up. Then yeah, you can see how much the track bar is off over here a bit. That's how far off center it is. This thing's already done to 2.5 inch. It was used for a month. I bought it used. It was already used on a 2.5 inch lift, and that's what I got. So hopefully I won't have to play around with centering my axle too much. Yeah, I'll be back once I tighten them up. Hey guys, she's all bolted on now. Snugged them up, made them nice and tight. That's a 19mm, and above you can get your 19mm box and wrench on it. I found you had to put it like this and get it on an angle right beside your training cooler lines. Then once you started tightening, it stayed up there and tightened it right up nice. Now as you can see, this is off a bit because it's out. I'm gonna try and jack up the truck on one side and see if I can get it to line up. If not, I'll see what else I can work out, but I'll be back and let you guys know how I did it. Hey guys, just finishing up the video now. She's all in, all the way down here. See, I got her in. That was a bit of a pain to do, but I got it. My buddy here, I actually had to turn my steering, turn to the left, and I sat here and turned back and forth until it lined up. It was a little bit easier than getting all the jacks out and jacking it all the way up. He just turned it and eventually put it in, and I just tightened her all up, and there you go. 3rd gen steering. I hope this adjuster, I'll see what I need to do to center my axle. Hopefully it's already there, and yeah, that's how you do it, guys. Hope this video helped out, and I'll post another video of what the 3rd gen steering is like, of me going down the road, how much play it has and stuff. Hopefully it stiffens her up. I'm told it will. If you liked the video, give her a thumbs up. Thanks guys. Schneid's 15.